Element. Supreme Kai, the perfectionist. Crash on your Vegas nerve. Buffet, I'm about to serve. Fresh out of canapes, I'm on the hors d'oeuvres with a hunger indescribable to put in less me. The host with the most. OT from the D. Creator of this newly booted theory. DJ 7, young got discretion. Cool, go hard in the paint like resin. Ray Sun checking with the scoop for your teacup. How do we know that? I swear he knows some higher ups. DJ Slim is the linchpin to the crew. Locked in, turned up like an Allen screw. Together we the squad. Salute our supporters like Captain Picard. Congratulations in advance, confetti. Toothpick, cake clean, we fresh out and ready. Fifth Element.
Yo, what up, though, man? It's your boy OT from the D, and y'all know what time it is, man. It's time for another installment of the Fifth Element Hip Hop. Y'all know what it is. Well, we represent hip hop in its truest form. That's peace, love, unity.
He said what he said.
And having fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, before we get into all that, I'm going to go ahead and introduce my co-host. Y'all know him by the name of Ray Sun, but we like to call him Ramon.
What it do, man? New week, no smut on our names.
Last time that I checked.
Right, it's a lot of shit going on from court cases to pleading the fifth to motherfuckers snitching or not snitching. This song's out in the city. We got a hell of a show coming, man. Y'all tap in.
Snitching.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hear about that one.
Let's go.
You know what I mean? And sitting next to Raymo is the lovely Supreme Kai Senpai.
What's good, you guys? It's your girl, Supreme Kai Senpai, Vegas hip hop correspondent, and one part of the Squad.
Y'all know what it is.
Let's get it in.
Squad.
I mean. And sitting next to her is my guy. You know who he is, the incredible DJ Slim, your DJ, favorite DJ. Yo, Slim, tell him what up.
Peace to the universe. What's going on this day of knowledge? Equality, all born to God.
Yes, sir. And in the back there, y'all know who he is, the one and only Hollywood Bud.
We back with another one. Come on, let's go.
Let's go. And peace to DJ 7, a.k.a. Smooth K. You know what I mean? He doing what he do, you know, always working on the grind and stuff, but, you know, he always here with us, man. Even when he ain't.
He is for hire, man. Y'all hit him up, hit us up, man, you know. Yeah, come rock that
the
party.
young bull up, you know what I mean? He gonna do what he gonna do.
He knows what he's doing, too. He knows what he's doing. He's done parties for me.
Peace to the young God.
Straight up. So, you know what I mean? Without further ado, hey, should I speak my piece? Or should I let you go?
Yeah, you got something on your chest.
I got something on my chest,
Get
man.
it off your chest,
I got
man.
something
Wipe
on
it
my
off.
chest,
Let's
man.
talk
You know what I
about it.
mean?
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about this, man. Because I've been hearing around the city a lot about there's no unity in the city, and that hip hop and rap was never founded on unity. And that's a falsehood. And I like to dispel that right now, because if you keep pushing that narrative of there's no unity, there will be no unity. So I like to say, like, right now, if you don't know about hip hop, do your history. Know that it was brought together because there was gangs and violence in New York.
Right.
And through that gangs and violence, they wanted something to bring the people together, that they could do something to stop gangs and violence. So don't confuse competition with not being unified. They were unified in the beginning. They were unified. They're unified now. You know what I mean? I'm like, we're unified in Vegas. I'm like, yo, this podcast doesn't exist without the unity of the supporters of the people who I know behind the scenes, like a Code 7 and all the other guys who poured into this to help us make this happen. Right. And they were all Vegas people.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, saying there ain't no unity in the city, I hate that. A couple of guys beefing is not the equivalent of there's no unity in the city.
Right.
So I just want to say that right now. And you know what I mean? If y'all got a problem with me, y'all know what to do. I mean. Say it with your chest. I mean.
Sheesh.
Straight up.
All right, let's get right to it. You're speaking on a couple guys beefing.
Yes, sir.
2C's dropped Fraud Alert.
Yeah,
Did y'all
man.
listen to the song?
Yes.
What are y'all opinions? What do y'all think?
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, the song is fire.
Right.
You know what I mean? I love the song. I'm like,
it just makes me nervous. Like this kind of thing. Like it do. I'm not gonna even sit here and catch y'all. It makes me nervous because you know, like, I mean, the inevitable thing that people gonna ask is like, is it just gonna stay in the studio? Is it just gonna stay behind the mic? You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes me so nervous to even speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's such a high potential of it
going left.
Right.
So you don't want to be the person. You don't want to be like the East Coast, West
I don't
Coast
want to
war.
hype it up. I don't want to,
Right.
like big up the
Right.
division.
Right.
I mean, he said what he said for the reasons that he said it. I'm sure that, if you ask Yowda, he got some other things to say about it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But like I said, it really makes me nervous. It puts me at ill at ease.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To speak on it.
Right. Well, that's what we waiting on. We waiting on Yada to drop.
Well, and the thing is like both of them are really talented artists.
Absolutely.
Both of them. I'm like, the music that they put out, is really good.
High level bars.
And if we can keep it wax, it'll be something that the city could actually thrive off of. If we can keep it wax. If it becomes a tragedy where somebody is getting hurt, I don't care if it's them or somebody in their camp ends up getting hurt, then it becomes another tragic hip hop story where some words turn into violence. And it should never be that. It's all about competition, and we understand that it's deeper than them saying some words because accusations have been made about everybody and this
On
and
both
that.
sides.
You know what I mean, on both sides. So I like I said, I hope they able to beat each other up lyrically and not beat each other up, physically.
Yeah, no.
Right.
Yeah.
You get what
Like
I'm
I
saying?
said, that it stays in the studio.
Right.
God, what's your take?
I don't like to speak on things I don't really know about. You know what I mean? So I don't know anything about the situation.
No, we're talking about the song. We ain't talking about the
song-
situation.
I mean,
I've
I've never heard a song from 2 C's I didn't like. So I mean, the song is hot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The situation is unfortunate. You know what I mean? That it has to go that way. But keep it on the mic, y'all. Keep it on the mic.
Keep it on the mic.
Hell yeah. Yada, they say you on the clock, man. The city say you on the clock.
Man, we need one.
Drop some heat.
We need one, man. We need one. Just drop us one. You know what I mean?
Word.
Give us
Quan,
a
I
Dear
got a
Summer
clip.
freestyle.
Let's see if we can bring that first clip up. Just because it's the beginning of the show and we go up for Vegas, right?
All right.
So I don't even know if y'all seen this yet. The gentleman said it wasn't out.
What's that?
So let's see.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I seen this.
Yeah, I
This is
seen
awesome.
a clip of this.
Real dope.
Shout out to Taylor Weeds, man.
Man, y'all, this is crazy right here. Shout out to Vay.
Catch me with my hair down.
Hey, catch me with my head down. Come on.
I told my niggas cut the check now.
I told them niggas cut the check now.
Men on the ledge, never gon' beg. Ducking them sirens, get the shampoo, pull lights on my head. Baby,
That
I've
bar.
been scarred since December, all nights that I bled. Only ones I
Big shout
had
out
was
to
my
Taylor
dog
Weeds,
since
yo.
riding on ped.
This is so crazy.
I gotta get what's mine. I'm about $1, but still got enough sense to see between the lines. Get it, see
Vay
between
doing
the
his thing.
Fuck,
Right,
I
that
hate
part though,
explaining
right there.
lines in Hell's Kitchen. Turning up the heat, cause that's what make LeBron's invest what's invested in me. Get nothing extra from me. Caught between the moments of my past. that
Taylor
was
Weeds, if
destined
y'all
for
don't
me.
know, is one of the
Can't get
hottest
these
artists in
lessons from me.
Vegas.
Period.
That's facts.
Period.
That's big facts.
Yes, sir.
Big facts. And I'm like, man, y'all witness the talent right there. I'm like, dude, he just
Right.
Yeesh.
Singing,
He
rapping.
came out there with the sunglasses on, like, look, I'm the shit, and I know it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Niggas out there singing like Maxwell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Straight
But on
up.
some hip hop shit, on some
that
real,
part, you know what I'm saying?
real hood shit.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I ain't really got too much else. I want to, that album dropped last night. Had me up late as hell, like I was standing in line at Odyssey or something.
They standing in line at Odyssey,
Hey,
yo.
you know what I'm saying? Odyssey Records. And like, if y'all don't know, do your Vegas history.
Right. Do your Googles on that one
Yeah,
right
that
there.
part, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I spend many hours in Odyssey.
Man,
Me and you both.
listening to music,
Straight
standing out front, politicking.
Yep.
I had a-
Ciphers.
I had a battle with T Butler for 3 hours inside.
That's
Outside of the
Inside,
joint?
no, inside there when they had the DJ in the back of Odyssey Records.
Yeah.
I remember.
I battled him for 3 hours
That's
over the Roots
insane.
instrumental. Dead ass.
That's crazy.
He'll tell you the same story.
I ain't battling nobody for no 3 hours. That's
Yeah, man. Hey, I wasn't backing down,
It's
and
a
he
half a
wouldn't.
shift
They
at
was
work.
going at it.
Damn
Hey,
near.
I wasn't backing down. He wasn't backing down. When I read out the rhymes, I start coming
Yo.
off the top. Straight up.
I do want to say big shout out to Tori, big shout out to Certified's family. It's Certified's birthday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's
You
Sergey's
know what I'm
birthday.
saying?
Certified
So
dad.
shout out to one of the
Yeah,
the
they
dopest
certified
DJs,
long live, man.
Certified
You know what I'm
logos on the
saying?
shirt.
In
you know what I
Vegas,
mean?
man, and you know,
Yeah.
we appreciated him and we love him and we miss him.
That's right.
Certified, man.
And we keep the name continuing on.
Right. That's why you get certified on the bar test. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
He is the reason.
And then speaking of birthdays, it was also Lucky Two-Time's birthday earlier in the week.
Yes,
couple days back.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
2 times.
So
Big shout out to Mama Luck.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And then it's also today it's Lil J.O.'s birthday.
Lil
So,
J.O., what up,
happy
though?
birthday, Lil J.O., man. He was
J.O.
on live last night going ham.
Yes,
Was
sir.
he?
Yeah, freestyling against cats, going ham.
Oh,
Yeah.
missed it. Shout out Young
Shout
King.
out Lil J.O.
Happy solar return to you.
It's
Word.
funny.
How old is he now? 18?
Yeah.
Oh
18.
my God.
It's funny.
Grown.
I had a cat that I was riding with earlier today, and I was telling him about the podcast, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I rock with Lil J.O." I was like, "Yeah, that's for family right there."
Right.
And I'm like, "Yo,
That's
it's like,
dope.
check him out or whatever. Check out the freestyle he did." And he's like, "What?" You know, so it's just dope that I didn't even know it was his birthday, and I'm up there.
That's
You
what's
know.
up.
All right, real quick
Propping him out.
before we get into our guests, I want to ask y'all one quick question.
What's up?
Okay.
Did Gunna snitch?
Yes, he did.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't even know that.
I'm like, from what I,
I mean,
read,
you got a lot of people
Look,
saying he
I
did
mean-
snitch, so
Yes, ma'am.
from-
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm like, yo, the
Yes,
thing
ma'am.
is like this. I'm like, you know, the questions they asked him
mhm.
wasn't something that you couldn't have found out, you know, on your own. But at the same time, when the police asking you, that's snitching.
That's hella snitching.
The
That's
judge.
snitching.
That's hella snitching.
Or the judge or whoever's asking
Right.
you, anybody of authority inside the legal system, that's snitching.
that has the
what I'm saying?
ability to lock up the people that you telling them about.
Right.
That's
So
snitching.
yeah, that's snitching. But hey, man, like I said, man, I said it on the internet, and I was like, look, being placed in that situation where you facing 300 months.
Mhm.
Because if you facing 320 months, that is 25 years in prison.
Yeah,
320 months.
He
So
getting months.
when you see 320 months in front of your face, you be like, shit.
Nah, here's the thing.
Shit.
I, am not about that life at
Right.
all. Okay. And I never have been
Right.
at all.
Lame.
But I've been. I'm going to watch my mouth right now because my mouth is crazy. I'm glad I just didn't say that. So look, I think of it like this. I've been close enough to that life to know that it has its own set of rules, right?
It does.
And here's the thing. These guys are rappers. They're not gangsters.
No, some of them are. Don't.
A lot of them are not. Some of them rap about that, but a lot of them are not. And here's the
I
thing.
say it's about 50-50.
So here's the thing. That 50-50, whatever side of the line you on, if you a gangster, then that's snitching.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got a code that you got to follow.
Right.
All right? If you a rapper, then you a civilian.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's different rules for you than it is for if you a gangster. You know what I'm saying? If it all depends on if they actual gangsters or not.
Right.
Like they rap.
I don't
about.
do the crime, so I don't have to do the time.
I just mind my
Me
business.
neither.
So basically, you say y'all telling then.
I'm saying
Pretty
like
for jail.
I'm saying like this.
You niggas some
I
rats.
don't do crime. I don't do crime,
Me
nigga.
neither.
So
What
I
Nas
can't-
said?
I
Nas
can't be a
said,
rapper.
I live a clean life. I don't
I
even
don't do
steal
crime,
cable.
nigga.
Like, I'm not even doing it. I'm not
don't
putting
do
myself
crime,
in a
no,
position.
Honestly, I don't
Nigga,
even know what's
You know what I
going
mean?
on.
I
so-
steal girls' hearts.
Okay.
That's the only thing I do.
All right, and then one more question. One more question. I just want to see if y'all can be able to predict the future.
Oh, God.
Did Tory shoot Meg or did Kelsey
Oh, I don't
shoot
care.
Meg?
I really,
It don't matter if you don't care or not. Just what do you think?
I can't even pretend.
Did Tory
I don't
shoot her?
know.
Like, I
To be
can't.
honest, I haven't really been following it, so I don't
Yeah,
even know.
I don't
I don't know.
even
I'm like,
Oh man, I'm dug in deep.
he
Are you?
he's an honest
I
Dug
don't
in
really
deep.
know.
I have no investment of my time or mental energy into that.
I'm like,
place.
All right, well fuck it. Let's move on. Let's go.
What about what about you, Bud?
What you think, Bud?
I
What's
don't know. I haven't been following that.
You haven't?
So they both had gunshot residue on their hands. Tory and Kelsey both had gunshot residue on their hands.
Mm-hmm.
Tory Lanez, there was no evidence of him touching the clip of the gun. So, and then Kelsey went in court lying a bunch of lies yesterday. She pleaded the fifth before she went in, but she still went up and gave testimony.
How they
It's
do
great.
that? How does that work?
how many shots did Megan have?
They said it was shrapnel in her foot. So
Shrapnel
it
in
wasn't
her
like
foot.
wasn't like
Okay.
a direct
So
shot to her foot.
How many bullets popped off out the clip?
They said they heard 5 shots.
So 5 shots. So honestly, both of them could have shot the gun. To be honest with you. Right. I'm like, she could have, I'm like, yo, if both of them got gunshot residue on their hands or whatever, both of them could have shot it. It ain't like it was like one bullet shot.
What they both shooting at her for?
Because I'm like, yo, if they was in cahoots, they could have been like, yo, he took a couple shots, she took a couple shots.
Right. I don't know about all that.
That's
kind of a reach. That's kind of a reach right there.
Like this drunk, I'm just saying, drunk people do drunk stuff.
Yeah, real shit.
Drunk, intoxicated people do.
That's a reach.
How drunk
It might be. I'm like, dude, trust me.
Keeping it real goes wrong.
So real quick, Kelsey, which was Meg's best friend, she went to court yesterday,
right?
And she pleaded the fifth, and then she couldn't remember a bunch of stuff that went on. But they played tapes today of what she had called in and what she texted. She texted like the bodyguard that Tory shot Meg. She also said that she saw Tory with the gun shooting out the passenger door at Meg. So.
So,
couldn't remember shit yesterday.
Okay,
they playing testimony today.
That's wild,
right?
So I'm like, if Tory, I'm like, so how did Tory get gunshot residue on her hand and she got fingerprints on
he
whatever he got gunshot.
Somebody was busting. I think one of them was saying dance bitch. I think Tory.
This
to
shit
me, I think Tory was busting at the ground saying dance bitch.
I love Meg, but this shit funny as hell.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So if he was like, yo, dance bitch, and then the other motherfucker, Kelsey or whatever, picked up the gun and was like, yeah, dance bitch.
Pinky toe.
That could
I don't think that happened.
They could have been
I don't
playing.
think that happened.
They could have been playing. Why not?
Let's get the show started, y'all. Let's get this
please.
Yeah, while we up here trying to investigate.
Right.
I don't know nothing about. I don't know. Hey, but look, before we go, before I get up,
Vegas.
before the guests come up, I want to send a happy early birthday shout out to my son Dominic. His birthday is on Wisdom Cypher, which is the 20th. So I want to make sure I get that on camera.
Shout out to Dom.
Peace.
Big
Happy
facts.
born day.
Shout out to Dom. You know what I'm
Salute.
saying?
The
Straight
babies
up.
is the best part.
All right,
sir.
well, shoot, let's get into it and then, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead
Let's
and
do it.
introduce our first guest up today.
Shout out everybody in the live, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We see Pierre Esquire and Killy and
Do Wrong.
And
Look,
See, so I'm like, yo, it's going up. So yeah, man, bringing up the guest today, man. I'm like, yo, this guy right now, name has been floating around the city like crazy. I'm like, from the first time I wanted to start this podcast, his name was brought up to me as one of the first people to bring up on the show. You know what I mean? I didn't know too much about him at the time, but since then I've been doing my homework. And last bumper to dump it, this dude came in with the whole team and went crazy. I'm talking about like dropped some joints that super impressive. You know what I'm saying? So since then, I was like, you know what? It's about that time to bring this man up on the show. He got a name in the city. You know what I mean? He done work with everybody, including my guy DJ Do Wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, right now, you know what I mean? He gonna go ahead and talk to his own story. But I'm like to give him a warm Fifth Element family welcome to my guy. Y'all know who he is. Fast Money J. You know what I'm saying? What up, though? What up, though? What's happening?
Welcome to
It's
the
about
Fifth
time, man.
Element.
Right.
It's about time.
Been a long time coming.
I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I love it. I love the whole setup.
Thank you, bros. Thank you.
Appreciate
I
you.
feel
Appreciate
special. I feel
you.
special.
He came up here shining, though. You know
Coming
what I
up
mean?
here shining with the fresh
and shit.
lineup.
You know what I'm
First of
saying?
all, I see what's going on.
He came up here sparkling and
I
shit.
see it.
I'm
I
not
like
mad
it.
at you. I love it.
I
love
love
it.
the energy.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Well, welcome.
Let's get to it,
So
man.
Jay, man, tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Where you come from and the history of you tapping into this hip hop music game.
Yeah, so I'm from South Central LA, but
Okay.
you know, Vegas is definitely my second home. I love Vegas. Like,
Yeah, it is.
It's almost even. I feel a little disrespectful saying second home. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So I'm locked in with Vegas for sure. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? This music stuff, I love it. It's almost like a pap when I'm going down. I feel like I'm down. You know what I'm saying? It's something to help my mind clear up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And everybody just been locked in with me. You know what I'm saying? It came from poetry, me writing my granny letters. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my
Wow.
granny. You know what I'm saying? But
Wow.
yeah.
And you know it's crazy that you say that you speak from the music or whatever. I'm listening to the No Distractions album, and I can hear a lot of personal things going on in that album right there.
Yeah.
You know, can you describe the process of bringing that from the mind to the paper to the booth?
So with me, I don't complain. I hate complaining.
Right.
I don't even deal with people who complain.
Right,
So,
right.
To avoid complaining, I put it in my music. Like I've been through a lot of shit. Like I'm good.
Yeah,
No,
you
you
know.
good. You good. You good.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Talk
I
your
done
talk.
been through a lot of shit in my life, but I don't complain about it.
Right.
You
You can pull the mic to you.
bring it up.
Yeah, like that. There you
All right.
go.
Yeah, so I've been through a lot of shit in my life, you know what I'm saying? But I don't complain about it. I'd rather let y'all see it in my music, and we're going to get a visual to it at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Let me let y'all see. 'Cause I can say anything, but y'all gotta be able to see that too.
Definitely.
You know something? I'm listening to the album and I'm looking at your chain. You say that in the song that you got his name on
Yeah,
the
it's my
bullet.
brother. It's my brother in
And
here.
that's
Yeah, I do the same
Wow.
thing. You got his ashes.
Yeah, I got his
I got
ashes.
my mom's ashes.
wow.
And this one right here.
That's
so.
crazy that I
every day.
heard you say that in your lyrics and like just see you come out with it today. That's bugged out.
Yeah. I love it. It feel different. It make me feel like he's still right here with me.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So them ashes, if
Yeah,
I already told my people, like, look, when it's my time, I want cremate me.
me
you know
too.
What I'm saying?
Same
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Right.
Yeah, so
I'm not mad at that, man. I'm like, yo, that's real reality rap. You know what I mean?
All day.
If you
All
go say
day.
reality, I'm like, yo, this album, man. I'm like, yo, you got some hitters on here. You got Spitter P, Young and Hardbody, both of them Fifth Element fam. You also have a lot of people from the Fast Money music group.
Fast money, everything.
You know what I'm
Fast
saying?
Money,
I'm
everything.
like,
That's
yo,
for me. Big O,
hey,
big O.
it's funny because I'm talking to him at the Bump of the Dump It, and then I'm meeting this camp, and it's like this Fast Money, yo. This Fast Money. I'm like, hold up, man. All y'all Fast Money. I'm like,
Fast
it's like
Money, everything.
You know what I mean? This Fast Money, everything. I was like, boy,
I saw that in all the song tracks.
right. I need
Fast
to.
Money.
I need to know how to
Everybody.
get down with the click, so I can be Fast Money.
hey, I
Fast
love,
Money OT.
look, I love
Fast money senpai.
anything loyal. I lock in with anything loyal. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? My
right.
circle's small, but if you loyal, you locked in. Like
That's
I can
right.
tell from a mile though. I can look at you from across the room and tell if you loyal. You know what I'm
Word.
saying?
Yeah,
So
that's facts.
anything other than that, I ain't looking for no opportunity from nobody. I don't care how much you got to offer. If you ain't loyal, stay away.
That part.
How long have you been in Vegas?
I've been in Vegas since 2011.
Okay.
Okay.
But I was coming back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like starting 2007,
Mhm.
and then I finally moved here in 2011.
Nice. So I'm like, let's talk about this album, man. One of my favorite songs on here is "Catch My Breath."
Yeah.
That joint is
Let me
crazy.
catch my motherfucking breath.
Let me catch my motherfucking breath. I was like, yo, you snapped on that joint. I was like, okay. You know what I mean? It immediately took me into the album, like, okay, yeah, this dude crazy. I'm like, the first song on the album though is with Spitter P.
Black
Yeah.
man.
And Black
Black
Man.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black
Yeah.
man.
And that's a way to start the album, especially you coming from somewhere else and you having features on your album and you put Spitter P, who is a well-known Vegas
Right.
vet out here, and everybody
Spitter
rock
Pop, that's what we
with
call
Spitter.
him.
And I'm like, yo, Spitter is known for doing what he do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
facts,
saying?
facts.
So I'm like, yo, the fact that you put him on there was super dope.
Yeah.
Like I was like, man, that already gets your attention.
Yeah.
If you out here and you like, okay, let me listen to the album, automatically get your attention immediately.
But
So
the
I'm-
subject matter,
exactly.
like to me, this No Distractions album, it really shows how diverse you are as a person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The fact that you could talk about things that are intensely personal, the fact that you could talk about some, ratchet hood shit for the chicks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For the, just barring out, going crazy with the bars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, like it shows a lot of depth and diversity on your part as an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Facts. And I like to go. I like to let people know I can move around, maneuver. Don't like try to box me in. I don't like no ceiling.
Right,
You
right.
you ain't finna box me in. You know what I'm saying? But I learned from certain stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
So that project, I was everywhere. I did it purposely.
Mm-hmm.
But some of the feedback was, I felt like I was everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate stuff like that. So now moving forward, when I do my projects, I'm gonna make sure if I'm talking about here, I'm talking about here. But y'all got a whole album from me where y'all know I can go everywhere if we need to.
Right.
So I don't gotta go everywhere no more. So we just gonna keep it. You know
To have
what I'm saying?
a common thread
Yeah.
that ties it all together.
Yeah.
Yo. And you know another song off the album is Tell Me. The Tell Me song. I'm like
Oh,
Chef Chef went crazy. Made
with the
beat.
Groove Theory.
The Groove Theory.
sample?
Yeah, the Groove
that
Theory
was a
sample.
sample. Yeah, that was
I'm
a
like, yo.
sample.
So we in the car and we bumping. And we on the way up there. Slim's like, yo, is that the Groove Theory joint? He's like, yo, this shit crazy right here. And I'm like, yo, and I like the way that like it really wasn't a hook. You was just talking your shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Completely comfortable.
So did he make the beat and give it to you, and you heard it and you liked it, or did you suggest the sample, or what? When you heard it, you just was like, "Oh, I got to get on this."
Nah, he actually had a pack. Chef got packs. Shout out to Chef. Chef went crazy. Make sure y'all tap in with him. We're gonna get
Shout
him
out to
all
Chef
his
Went
love and
Crazy.
flowers.
Yeah,
right
man.
there, you know what I'm
Chef
saying?
went
So-
crazy. I'm like, yo, definitely
moving
need some
around.
props out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so he had a pack, and I was just going through them. I'm just going through them, trying to get the album together. And I heard that one. That one was random, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you. It was random as hell. It just happened, but that's just what it is,
So
bro.
when you heard it, you just like, "Nah, I got to get on this."
I just went for it. I went for it.
That's dope. That's dope. So your writing process. I'm like a lot of people out here. I'm like everybody who comes up here always be like, man, I don't write no more. I don't write no more. Your writing process.
Right. Do
Like,
you actually write?
Do you?
I do write.
Okay.
Fantastic.
And I say that because a lot of people say that.
Right.
Because I feel like
I still write.
no disrespect to nobody who don't write.
Right.
But not writing almost feel like the lazy way out to me at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like I got my own setup at my crib. Like
Right,
everything official. And I can sit there and just punch in and punch in and punch in, punch in, punch in. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
But let me write. Let's keep this, you know what I'm saying? Keep this shit classic, man.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
we gotta
yeah.
keep it old school and do what we gotta do. But to the people who don't gotta do it, then do your thing.
I'm like to the people who don't write, who are really good at not writing. I'm like I commend them.
Me
but a
too.
lot of people
Because
who
it's
be
dope.
I find it
It's
amazing.
dope.
yeah, but
It's
the people
amazing to me.
who don't write and they think that they're that dope, I'll be like,
There you
I
go.
can tell that you don't write.
That, all right,
I'm
cool.
like, yo,
I like that. I
you
like
feel
how
me?
you
It all
put it.
depends.
I'm like, I can
on your
tell
skill
you not
level.
writing.
I like how you put that. That's how I was trying
You
to
know?
say. Because I don't ever want nobody to think I'm no hater. Like, nigga, if you could do that without writing,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
for real.
But the people, I'm like, the people who don't write, and they be like, yeah, man, I don't write. I'll be like,
You need to.
Yeah, but you should.
I'm like, you know what?
You definitely should.
Those bars required more thought than you're
Yeah.
giving them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But we have had some spitters come up here.
Yeah, we
that,
have.
that
Oh,
definitely
absolutely.
don't write that.
Absolutely.
Putting it down for
the
sure.
people who don't write, like I said, the
Yeah.
ones who, like the landlords and, you know, cats
Bro,
like
Cole,
that
I
who
can
don't write.
change.
I'm like, yo, the cats don't write. But they like, to me, they like exceptional. They like almost anomalies in the game because people don't not write and write at that high level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know people that don't write and you be like, okay, yeah, the bars is all right. They cool. But if you put some more thought in them, they would be crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I
Definitely,
mean? So it's
definitely.
like, you know, I'm like, yo, ain't no shame in writing.
Absolutely
It's almost
not.
like it's a shame. People be like, yo, I don't write. Like it's a badge of honor. I'll be like, dude, I'll be like, the finished product should be your badge of honor.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
What he just said.
That's what should
OT
be
up
your
here
badge of
dropping
honor.
jewels today.
Ding, where's the bell?
Straight up.
You
Right.
did that. That's absolute facts.
Hey,
That's
so
absolute
fast
facts.
money. We
One-
got a clip
or
of a
another.
video. His story. Can
yeah.
can you speak on the? That's a powerful video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a powerful
It's
song.
a heavy song.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
got really, really heavy, dark subject matter to this song.
Sheesh.
It's emotional.
Very.
I haven't seen this clip.
I feel like I'm at war with God, cause you ain't protect my brother. You let that man in the house and he touched my brother. Thought it was favoritism, nigga, the way he loved my brother. Fed my brother, the way he always had my brother. Look, cause we ain't had no father figures. They was either dead beats or they was dead. Now I feel like pointing this pistol straight to his head and shoot until it jam or it click or till he dead, nigga. Whew. Somebody tell me how you fix this. Hasn't got to send my brother back every time I blow a candle, look. So you know it's on my wish list. But he act like he can't hear me every time I get to talking, look. Man, I guess I'm on this shit list. God tell me what we did, we was kids, we was innocent. Living life to the fullest, man, I know that we was foolish. Had me dreaming like a king, but I ain't know my brother nightmares.
It's hard to be a witness when you don't understand why they did it. It's hard to tell somebody when you know they won't understand your feelings. But you gotta tell somebody, cause you don't gotta feel that way. cause you don't gotta feel this pain.
I'm about to tell you how I feel to lose your fucking brother, cause he was losing to a sickness and he couldn't recover. I saw him slacking on
So
his
when
meds.
you're writing reality, right? Reality.
Yeah, that's reality.
Right.
Yo,
That's
man.
as real as it gets.
That verse right there, man. I'm like, yo, man. Point him out right now, man. Let's go ride on him. You know, I'm like dead ass. I'm like, yo, I can't stand a motherfucker who touch a kid. So I be like, man, that shit, man. Ugh.
But the thing about it is, like, when I think about the talent in this city, it's songs like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like that have a bond that anybody that's been through that trauma can hold on to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just the fact that you are willing to go in front of everybody and say, this happened.
Right.
I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not scared to tell the truth.
Right.
It gives everybody else, like I said, something to hold on to.
Right, even further than that, you go on to the song "My Daddy," and you're still putting your heart out there,
Right.
and your feelings out there. So, man, I know that's hard to do probably for me.
Is it therapeutic for you?
Yep, it is, and that's what I was. That's what I go back to. It's a lot of like it go deep. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It should go deep, but that's where I get it. Like, go ahead and get this out this way. We have to let it out this way. We ain't gonna stress about it, complain about it. We're gonna cry about it a little bit, but they ain't gonna see it. We ain't gonna let them see it. We're gonna cry about it in private. But
how much of this or the past experiences is the motivation for what you're doing right now? Like, as far as like keeping the engine going, because I know like a lot of people take pain and they use it as the battery in their back to get as far from those situations as possible.
when you ask me how much, it's everything. It's all of it. I know what the bottom feel like. You know what I'm saying? I know what the top feel like, and then I know coming from the bottom, going to the top, and then dropping back to the bottom. I know what that feel like too. You don't understand what you got until you get that shit and you lose it. You know what I'm saying? So you embrace it. You get it. You know what I'm saying? So just my life, like, I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade it. If you go through some shit, you better embrace it. Embrace it. You can't move on. You can't get further in life without learning. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you ain't went through what I went through yet, don't mean you ain't gonna go through it. But I'm glad I went through it, so I know if it come back up, I know how to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't scared of it. We gonna work.
I ain't mad at that, man. I'm like, man, that's the realest
Real
shit.
talk.
That's a lot of
Real
wisdom,
spill.
man. It's a lot of wisdom right there to be able to take something that happened that's so harsh, but to still be able to push through and know that, I have the option of breaking down and quitting, but I'm going to use this to go further. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word.
I love my brother to death. I miss him. You know what I'm saying? But through that, it made me understand. You know what I'm saying? I got a son. I got an 8-year-old son.
Word.
I don't walk around lightly with him. I don't trust nothing around him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know you can smile all you want to, and it looked good. Like, we didn't know, you know what I'm saying? We didn't know what was going on back then.
Right.
My brother's still smiling. He happy. You know, he running around. But you know what I'm saying? When we get older.
Right.
You know the bullshit.
Yeah. So just like, I always want to send a message. Like, I performed that song one time, and I did cry because it's a hard song. Because it's real. I always send a message with that song. If you got kids, pay attention to them.
Right.
Listen to them, talk to them. Don't think just because they busy, all this electronics and stuff now, don't think because they busy in electronics, they ain't going through nothing. That just got their attention. Talk to your kids. Anybody, if you listening right now, talk to your kids. You got kids, talk to them.
That's facts.
That's the message.
It's a bar.
I'm like, man,
I
told you, I'm like, yo, I'm hearing that song, and I'm like, nigga, let's go ride right now, man. What you
Right.
want?
OT already said he telling. So don't ride with OT, man. He already said he telling, man.
I ain't telling nothing. I ain't telling nothing.
You'll do dirt, do it by your lonely, man.
OT didn't say he was telling. OT said he don't do the crimes.
That's
but
right.
I ain't say I was telling.
That part.
You know what I
It's
mean?
a difference.
Don't put the words in my mouth,
Right.
nigga. I ain't say I don't do telling.
Hey,
I just said I don't do crimes.
That
That's what I'm
shit
saying.
go hand in hand.
No, it don't go hand in hand.
Hey, check it out. That album came out September last year. Is there something you working on something new now?
Yep, I got my EP coming out. It's 6 songs coming out December 23rd.
Okay.
So we real close. You know what I'm saying?
Next week.
That's a good date.
Yeah, that is a good date. You know what I mean? Shameless
Speaking
plug.
of the 23rd.
The 23rd is the second annual combine for the Fifth Element. Y'all know what time it is, and it's about to go up. Fast Money J will be in the house. Yep. Larry Dub, Hell Gang Hitty gonna be performing.
Ninja Karaoke.
Ninja Karaoke.
Hell Gang Hitty and friends.
Friday the 23rd.
So go run them tickets up. Go get your tickets now before it sell out and it's crazy. Fifth Element Hip Hop is the Cash App. Fifth Element Hip Hop.
It's a whole dub at the door.
Yeah, it's a whole dub at the door.
10 on the Cash App, 20
right
at the
now,
door.
Larry Dub gonna be on the stage.
Half price.
Larry Dub's on the stage. It's a dub at the door. You feel me?
Right. That's what he said.
Straight up.
He said that. So
let's go ahead and talk about this hip hop shit though. Because with this hip hop shit, you know what I mean? You know, anybody who we bring up here, you know what I'm saying?
Tasted delicious.
We like to see them, you know, display their skills for us. And give us them moments that we can't live without.
Yeah.
So without further ado, you know what I'm saying? My man Fast Money J about to eat on the bar test. You know what I mean? Slim, run that selector.
Let me make sure I get this thing, man. Let me make sure
You got it.
He's about to go crazy, y'all.
Fast Money, everything for me. Big old, nigga.
Hey.
I been out here trying to get it. One of them niggas I be spitting. I ain't here to show no mercy. I'ma make these niggas feel it. Put my soul in every bar and put it in there every sentence. I ain't here to try to make... I'm just trying to get my life right and get my bag full. But this money got my motherfucking plate full. Cause all this money then turn family to enemies. And if the homies phony, I ain't giving out no sympathy. All this motherfucking fake love then turn my whole motherfucking heart cold. I ain't into selling shit, but now my whole motherfucking heart sold. I've been running left to marathon up in this. And I've been known to play chess, I got my pawns up in this. We going 30 for 30, we bring a ball now. Cause I've been wrecking shit like construction, I'm finna ball out. I've been working, the mother niggas gon' call out. Pick up a double shift and I triple it, ain't no call outs. Look, ain't no need to catch my motherfucking breath. Cause I'ma spit it till you get it till it ain't nothing left. And if them niggas say they trippin', we gon' fight to the death. And if they hands don't work, we send a shot to they necks. Blah. Tell that other nigga, mama, I'm sorry. If we ever catch a son, we gon' throw him a party. It's raining bullets like I'm Fetty Weddy, my calamari. When you said fuck Trey, I said Dilly departed. Look, I can never be a bitch, nigga. Cause if you ever let it slide, you gave a pass to a bitch, nigga. I can never be a trick, nigga. Cause if you ever paid a bitch just to fuck you, the trick, nigga. I got my hands wrapped around bitches' necks. I got my hands wrapped around niggas' necks. Who tryna die about it? Who tryna go to war? Who really tryna slide about it? Got demons in the cut, don't talk too much cause you could die about it. Fast Money, everything up for me, big old. Yeah. We up here fucking with Fifth Element right now. You know what I'm saying? We in the motherfucking element, man. We about to get this motion shit going on, man. Hey, shout out to the whole Fast Money team, Fast Money Rose, Fast Money Flex, Fast Money Cinco, and everybody involved, you know what I'm saying? We about to put this shit the fuck together. Hey, look, I had to tell them it's a round up. Niggas they throw their ass in the back and show no love to these niggas cause they don't like you for that. I just sat back and watch you niggas put dirt on my back and said you planted the seed, nigga. I thank you for that.
Hey, sheesh. That's what I'm talking about, man. Fast Money get up here, man, go crazy.
Definitely certified.
Sheesh.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Great motherfucking
There's no
energy right there.
Man, hey, look, Fast Money.
There's nothing better than this.
These
are the moments I live for.
I know you heard us talk about DJ Certified, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And RIP to him. But you know, and today's his birthday. So today you got to get up here,
Happy
spit your
birthday,
bars,
yeah.
and in honor of DJ Certified,
very
we say
special day.
that anybody come up here and go crazy, we certify them on the bar test. You certified.
I appreciate
You
it.
know what I mean?
I appreciate it.
Straight up.
We fumble, we picked it back up, though.
Damn right.
You
damn
feel me?
right.
About no
Fuck
fumble
that.
if you pick it back up.
This is live TV. You
Yeah,
went
that-
in.
Look,
Yeah, that.
if anybody say Jay ain't certified, I'm gonna slap you to sleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
There
I'ma
it is.
come
You know
with
what I'm
that
saying?
one.
Look at that. You know what I'm saying?
I'ma
And
come
ain't
with
nobody
that
tell straight up.
Nah, it's a real man. I appreciate Fifth Element. I
Great job.
appreciate
Thank
everybody
you.
in this
Thank
building.
you.
I don't care about none of that. I appreciate all y'all.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you
It's
so
been
much
a
for
minute.
your
I'm
support.
glad I'm here.
Hey,
Me
man.
too.
Appreciate
I was,
it,
look,
man.
hey, I was looking in the window a little bit like one of them sad kids when it's raining. Like, y'all like me? Nah, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all though, man.
Come on, man.
Man.
Thank you so much. The love is real.
And the thing is, we were trying to get to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that
It's
hot
only
in
4
this city.
Fridays in a month.
Right.
Right.
Hey, Durong is in the live. He said, "I told y'all needed to bring him up." So.
Yes, shout out Durong.
Right.
Shout
too.
out, always leading us in the right direction,
what I mean?
never the
Exactly.
wrong direction.
Always.
Skinny and Durong always put me on, man. They always tell me
people.
what's happening.
Good guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
So,
hey, man, Fast Money, you gotta tell the people where they can reach you at.
Man, everything Fast Money J. You know what I'm saying? FBSTMoneyJayy. Follow me on everything. TikTok. Because I got a personality too. You
He's
see what I'm saying?
hilarious.
Let's laugh.
Oh God, find him on TikTok,
Yeah,
y'all.
he be
He's
wildin'.
stupid.
Yeah, you wild on
TikTok,
TikTok.
Instagram, Facebook, everything is Fast Money J. Tap in with me. Go look for it.
There it is. You know what I mean? Hey, give it up one time for our guest,
Our
Fast
Fifth Element
Money
fam.
J, Fifth Element family. You know what I mean? Thank you, bros. Appreciate you, my man.
Appreciate it.
Ramo, man, what else you got in the news for us, baby?
Twitch, man. Twitch from the Ellen DeGeneres show committed suicide earlier this week.
Yeah, man.
That was a shocker right there.
It was.
That was. I'm like, I don't
It's
know why.
unbelievable.
I don't know why it hit me so hard though. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, you know, I'm like, I hate to hear stories about somebody who you feel have like everything going for them, take their life. And it struck me, it just struck a chord in me, man. I was like, dang, man, no matter how you think somebody is living and how successful they is, you don't know what's going on the inside. And this man took his life and it left a big impact on us, a big impact. Cause I'm not a big fan of you know, primetime TV and, you know, all the little reality shows, but I was a fan of Twitch. I like that. I'm like, I would watch Ellen DeGeneres just to see Twitch do his thing.
Right.
Like, that's all I cared about. I was like, you see him dance, you'd be like, okay, yeah, this is dope. You know what I mean? Because I was a fan of what he did, man. So it kind of it hit me a little hard. It felt like we lost somebody.
Like you feel like
Right.
you just,
You know?
I don't know, you just like, why? But you know, like you said, you don't know what
Right.
that person was really going through, their internal struggle, man.
Right.
Those, you know, it's not a battle of flesh and blood.
Right. So he left behind. He had a 6-year-old son.
Really
he had a 3-year-old daughter.
Oh my
He had an
gosh.
adopted daughter with his wife. His wife was Alicia Hoker. She was on So You Think You Can Dance with Him. Man, that's crazy.
Right.
It is. It's
And
heartbreaking.
and it's funny because we seen his success happen. I watched So You Think You Could Dance when he was on it.
Right.
And then I seen him go from that to Judge to, you know,
He was on all those Step Up
all
movies.
the Step Up movies to, you know, freaking Dancing with the Stars to Ellen DeGeneres. We seen him go from here to here. That level
Do
of
all
his
the
career,
stages.
and I'm like, dang, man, like you actually did what you set out to do and accomplished it. And I'm like, damn, man, it just sucks to hear that he didn't find no reason to prolong his life. you
Find
know?
happiness now.
Right.
Straight up, man.
Find
And then check
happiness
on your
now.
friends, man. They
Check
said
on your
and-
friends,
Check
man.
on your
Yeah,
friend.
all
You
the
know, I'm
time.
like, yo,
all the time.
Your tough friends need more checking on than your other ones.
That
Trust
part. And then real quick, Tupac's stepfather, Dr. Mutulu Shakur, he was released from prison today after 36 years. We talked about that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
He was charged with RICO, conspiracy, and armed bank robbery that resulted in the death of 2 New York City police officers. So he got released today. Young Thug got a huge W in court today. Give me a sec. Well, he got a W. Moving on. Moving on.
We're timed here. so-
Right. And that new Spider-Man's coming out, the cartoon one with Miles
Yeah.
Morales.
Oh,
coming
yeah,
out.
I'm ready to see that.
Yay.
Yeah.
That we in
And
theaters
Metro
first.
Boomin is supposed to be doing the
What day?
soundtrack
What
to
day?
it.
Nice.
It's
June-
next year, June
July-
2023.
Oh, that's a
June
long
2nd,
time.
2023.
Nice. And he they have Issa Rae in this next one. That's
Yay,
I heard
I love
that.
her.
Yeah, Issa Rae's in it. You know, anything Issa
Love
Rae,
me
I'll
some
be on.
Issa Rae.
I'll be on. I'm like,
Love her.
Insecure was like one of my favorite shows.
Oh my
I ain't even no
gosh.
cap.
No
I'm
cap.
like,
No
straight
cap.
up. It's just
It
a
was
good
done
show.
so well.
Yeah, it was. It was a good show. I'm like, I like the how she did the show Insecure and always showed the flaw of women versus always making the woman look right.
Right.
And I was like, that to me that was dope because nobody ever, you know, usually when a writer writes in a perspective, is always in the perspective of their own self interest. And she wrote in a perspective to where it was like, okay, I'm gonna show
She's
you.
willing to show
I'm gonna
both
show
sides.
you our bullshit too. You know what I mean? That we how wishy washy we are, along with y'all being wishy washy, and how this shit never mixes because we both fucking up. You know what I mean? It was just a good Just a good show. If you ain't never seen Insecure, go watch that shit.
HBO.
It was dope. It's like 5 seasons. It's crazy.
Right. That's it. One quick funny thing. Today in court at the Young Thug hearing, somebody on the computer screen displayed a fully naked man on the computer screen while the court while the proceeding was going on. Yeah, somebody hacked the cameras.
Wow.
So,
Somebody hacked the cameras in the courtroom.
yeah, and had a butt naked ass man.
You know what?
That's some funny shit right there.
Right.
That's ridiculous.
What the hell?
That's pretty crazy.
That's some funny shit right there. I ain't even gonna cap.
I guess.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Let's go ahead and bring up this next guest
we got
right
somebody
here.
special in the chair.
I'm like, yo, man, this next guest right here, man. I'm like, yo, he provides a platform for Vegas that everybody needs to get on if you serious about doing this thing. I'm like, yo, the visuals we've been able to capture here on the Fifth Element, because of his platform, has always been stellar. We've always respected his craft. We wasn't able to get him up earlier, but it's perfect timing because you know what I mean. It's divine,
divine timing, like, not our timing.
The other day I was at his listening party. Album's crazy, and today the album dropped.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And guess what? We got him on our show.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And I'm gonna let this man talk to his own accomplishments because I just want to hear his story come from his mouth. Let's go ahead and give it up for Fifth Element fam. Y'all know who he is.
The one and only.
The one and only Sean Bennett. What up, though, bros?
Man, look, it's been a long time coming.
Come on, man.
So long,
Come
but
on, man.
I've been watching y'all for so long.
Look,
Thank you.
and vice versa. We've been admiring you from afar.
You
You know what I mean? We've been admiring what you do from afar. We've been like, this Overlook Hero shit is crazy.
Yeah, blessings.
You know what I mean? And you did it not only with yourself, it's with your man, right?
Yeah, we started it. My backyard.
What's your man's name? Q. What up, though, man? Yeah. I'm like, yo, yeah. I know both of y'all put in on it and y'all did y'all thing. And,
we started in the backyard. Got piece by piece everything. Then we just put it together.
Nice.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Yeah, reached out the neighborhood. It was the first one we got on there.
The camera angles. I'm like, just the quality of what you're doing. It's respected.
Yep.
It's like cats. I'm seeing everybody in the city who I respect and do music has stepped on this platform. And I don't know if it was in your backyard or not.
Nah.
But
here we go.
No looking back, no looking back.
This is crazy. Doing this by yourself.
I'm moving on, ain't no looking back, no looking back, no looking back. Yeah, say fuck my past, I ain't looking back. No, I'm moving on.
Shout out to that location too. That's the original spot.
Oh, okay.
That's the original.
Where
is
that? No,
is it
I'm
secret?
still alive. You
No,
gotta
it's not
face
secret.
the
It's,
facts. Yeah, say fuck my past, I ain't
horrible
looking
with
back.
direction.
No,
But it's in the
I'm
art
moving
district.
on. I got
Okay.
my life on track.
Still on the
Yeah,
rise, can't be
you
stopped.
did me wrong, so I ain't
Even
coming
one.
back. No, I'm still alive. You gotta face the facts. Yeah, this rap shit slowly paying off. Gotta keep going. This was all a part of the plan that God made. Keep growing. Life is all what you make it. I always been myself, ain't had to fake it. You want that real? Well, I'm the perfect demonstration. I paint a pretty picture with my flow. This illustration, I had to lose it all to get it back. That's dedication. So when you see me shining, take that in as motivation. Translation, when you see me out in public, save all that hating. I really came from nothing, had to work out all my problems. Drake been rich his whole life. I really started at the bottom. Now look, I'm up next. Bitch, I smell like success. To anyone who ever doubted me, I hope you upset. So go ahead and take in all these bars and put them in your mental notes. I'm good for the soul, I'm like a supplemental dose. Everybody wants happiness, nobody wants pain. Everybody wants the sunshine without a little rain. I ain't looking back. No.
Everybody wants happiness. Nobody wants pain.
that part, you know what I mean?
You know what's crazy?
So many
I think it's
bars.
crazy because a lot of people don't know. Like, I'd never really worked with cameras, nothing like that. Like, all this was new to us.
You can't tell me.
Like, everything was new to
You
us.
taught yourself.
Yeah, we just upgraded. You know what I'm saying? We kept learning, we kept getting better. But like, that was my way of introducing myself to people because I'm a very private person. Like, I don't talk much. You know what I'm saying? I'm the quiet person. You know, but
I can see that.
I had to figure out a way to network in Vegas because Vegas is a little tricky.
Right.
On tapping in with Vegas, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
this was my way of tapping in with the artists here.
Right.
The community, everything was built in this platform. It's working.
Word.
Absolutely, man. I'm like, and the platform, like I said before, man, it's incredible.
Thank you.
Right.
I'm like, if y'all haven't checked out Overlook Heroes, man, go check it out, man. Because I'm like,
YouTube
my man,
is a mug.
he got some
Yeah,
killer
man,
freestyles
it's
on there.
consistent. It's consistent. It's
Do
every day.
you have any favorites?
Ooh, Landlord recent one was a good one.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I did like
It's my
Landlords.
favorite.
That was
Sheesh.
One of my
top one.
favorites.
I think what was that line? I quoted one of his lines today from that one.
He had a lot of them.
It was damn, man. I know what I said.
That Trey Blue West Side is crazy.
Trey Blue was
Yeah,
original.
Yeah.
Like,
that was
the
Yeah.
top.
That
That's
was
the
classic.
top.
That's a
top.
classic.
That's the
Yeah.
classic.
That-
I
That's
still watch that.
That
I go
was-
back and
yeah.
watch
Yeah.
some of them.
just from like the area we was in. That was like the start of like when we knew we was doing something right. You know what I'm saying? When that video dropped. And I like Child's too, the one I recently did. Just the visual.
Yeah.
vibe.
Oh yeah, Child's is
looked
dope.
real
Yeah,
good,
Child's
you know
real
what I'm
dope.
saying? His was one of them top ones now because I've been upgrading the camera and everything.
You
It
know
was-
what? My favorite one, I just not to cut you
No,
off.
no,
but
go ahead.
My favorite one was with Venom and Art.
Ah, yeah.
Venom and Art.
They
Yeah,
came,
that was dope.
man.
Shout out.
They're
shout out
just
to
so
them.
Right.
dope.
Yeah, they always did some
I
different.
just
dope stuff.
never like can just do the regular thing.
Nope.
They just gotta go
They
this
gonna
way
go
with
left.
it.
That's
They-
art.
I'm like-
That's art
It's
for
so
sure.
Right.
amazing.
Dope,
Shout
man.
out Venom and Art.
Jacko, what up? Venom,
But
what up?
it was niggas will smoke you right after they bro you.
Yeah.
That line right there was so crazy. Landlord put it. I was like,
I seen
wow.
you put that on Facebook today.
I was like, yo, that line just had me like, yo.
Yeah, that was a good moment. I like him. He was cool.
Yeah, Landlord. I'm like it. Like we was talking about him earlier. You know, he's one of them anomalies who can not write
Jay-Z.
nothing down.
Yeah, it's a
You
lot.
know?
It's a lot of them out here. I think that's a
Right.
good talent, though.
It is. It is.
If you're good at it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you good
Like
at
what
it.
we said, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
if you're good at it for sure.
Because like I said,
You shouldn't be able to tell.
And I don't think people should use that as like a bragging tool. That's my thing. Because people
Right.
like to say, "Oh, I freestyle," and you know,
right.
Mm.
Yeah,
Like,
it's cool.
but
If you at that level,
If you at that, it's
here's
cool.
the thing about freestyling. I'm like, yo, there's people who spit writtens that don't have no beats to them.
Mhm.
So that's considered like a freestyle. Now, there's a difference between freestyling and going off the top.
Yeah.
Now, if you going off the top and you saying some shit like the Landlord saying, then you're incredible. I'm
Yeah,
like, yo,
yeah, that's
I don't
definitely-
even
You're
know.
a god MC.
I'm like, that's next level. I'm like, yo, I don't know nobody who thinks that intricately.
like Juice WRLD.
Yeah, Juice WRLD. Yeah,
that was
Juice
one of them
WRLD.
artists that
Juice
can go in the studio and make 5 different songs to the same beat. That's
right,
crazy.
Exactly. You go off the top. I'm
Yeah.
like, I've only met one guy, and that was my guy Sci-Fi. That was the only dude I've ever met in my life that could do some shit like that.
Yeah.
But other than that, I ain't never met a motherfucker.
A rare
Yeah, I ain't
talent.
never met a motherfucker
That's a rare
like
talent
that.
right That's definitely a rare talent.
But yeah,
All right, so check it out. The album, My Greatest Pain.
Yes,
It got
yes.
20 tracks on it.
Yes.
So I looked at it and I was like, damn, here we go again. I ain't trying
Boy.
to listen to 20
I
songs.
wanted people to do that.
But we put it on. Oh, I put it on last night and I was like, oh shit.
it's easy to listen to.
It's easy to listen to.
yes, sir.
And then it's almost like you got the cheat code. You went in there, you got 2 C's, you got Tay Bands,
Bands.
Spit a P, East God Selly.
Yeah.
I don't know Chris Vegas yet, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna get it, you
He
know.
from back home.
You got James Wade on there.
Yeah.
Yup.
That's crazy.
That's a cheat code.
I'm
album.
real picky
Hell
with
yeah.
my features. I
Right.
really don't do features much. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? That's just me because I always make my music real
Man,
personal.
look,
But
that
doing
James,
this, yeah.
James
Oh,
Wade,
man.
Lights.
man, that verse,
He had me hyped.
that
I was in
verse
traffic when I
He
heard
was
that.
crazy.
that motherfucker
He really
was
And like I
did.
told y'all, a lot of
incredible.
people don't even know he was spitting bars using my album titles,
Right.
using my song titles, and that's how I knew he did his research.
That's
That was so
That's-
crazy
yeah,
to
that's
me.
dope.
That was so
Yeah.
crazy to me. I FaceTime as soon as I heard it. I was like, man, I'm in traffic. That was crazy. That was crazy. And every artist that I got on the album, they came through in clutch because I hit everybody up last minute. This was a real last minute project. Like I probably was 7 songs in, and then after Thanksgiving when I came home, I'm like, I gotta get the album. I gotta get on top of it. Year
Man.
ending, I gotta end this year off like this. So
Right.
Hey, look,
just
and
got on it.
the work you put in it showed. I'm like, we were at the me and Kai,
listening party.
me and Kai was at the listening party, and I'm like, every song. I'm like, what was we? We was like at song number 7.
Yeah.
They asked, do wrong accent. He's like, man, how many songs so far? Niggas like, yo, he's 7 for 7.
7
We
for
like, yo,
7.
No
by the
skips.
time we get to 14, nigga, he 14 for 14.
Didn't y'all say Kai left? You wanted to cry or something? What happened?
Well, no, I mean, like some of the songs, you know, like have, like I said, like they're kind of like heavy emotional content,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
And you know, it it's like, I don't want to call it an emotional roller coaster at all, because it's not that, but it makes you feel your feelings. You know what I'm saying? And like anybody that knows me personally knows that, you know, I recently went through a divorce. And, you know, like some of the subject matter in the songs, I think I wrote it down.
Yeah, you was doing your homework.
The breakup.
Oh, yeah.
The breakup, that song, like I wrote like little teardrops next to it because it was like, oh my gosh, like I can relate to a lot of the things that you say in that song.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily just like one note. Like the album has like I said, overall, it has a feeling of triumph. You know what I'm saying? It has a feeling of triumph over adversity and coming from the bottom and working your way up. Was there a reason why you did the album now, or it had to be now?
Honestly, the album was supposed to drop in March when I was doing my rollout. But, you know, as an artist, sometimes you just start pushing stuff and you start feeling like you're just pushing it and it's not really coming from the heart. So I kind of just sat back and I just took a break from everything, like, and just focused on Overlook Hero. That's all I was doing for a minute. And I was, you know, and then when I caught the inspiration again, I just got back in. And I really wanted this album to do that to people. I wanted you to go through the trials, the tribulations, the sad parts, and then I wanted to pick you up. And then I wanted to punch you again and make you feel, you know, it was just like that on the album. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted people to feel that up and down spirit, to know we're going to get through it together, all 20, you know?
That's right. And don't forget his bars on there, too.
Yeah, man. We got to keep that, you know, we got to keep that. But yeah, definitely, I just wanted to do something from the heart. And from the album cover to just everything, I just wanted everything to like hit home.
Right. Let's talk about the album cover real quick.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
So that's supposed to be, it's a play on Jesus and the 12 disciples, right?
Right.
Yeah.
The Last Supper.
Yeah. What made you go there?
Really, the Last Supper, it kind of was like a thing because I was kind of shading towards making this my last project. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm getting to a point where I don't know how much more I want to do of it. You know what I'm saying? There's other things I want to do in life. But I always love music. So this could possibly be my Last Supper to the.
That's what all the greats say. They retiring.
Yeah. You know
but that ain't my retiring call. That's not my retiring call.
All the greats say they retiring.
But I just want people to understand that because you never know when your time will come.
That's right.
This could possibly be my last album. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
You never know.
You know what I mean?
But we just keep going.
Let's pray that never.
Oh, never. You know, no. And I don't put that on myself at all. But but just saying, you know, I need people to understand that because as an underground artist, as an unsigned artist, we might not like get to where people want us to be at, signed and with millions and jewelry. But I tell my friends and my people all the time when they ask me how I feel about not being signed or whatever, I made it. You know,
right.
I'm 34 years old. I'm doing what I love still to this day. There's still people that started when I started that ain't still doing this. So it's like my purpose is still here. I wake up every day and I feel like I got a purpose.
And that's facts.
And it's through my voice.
And it's the music, and you still, regardless of what you do from here on out, the music is still there.
Always.
You know?
Always.
And that's really, really, really dope, man. I'm like, let's talk about some of this album right now.
Yeah, let's get into it.
You know what I mean? Let's talk about it. You know what I mean? I'm like, one of my favorite songs, Bedroom Meetings.
Oh, man.
Bands.
That was one of the later ones I did, too. Tay Bands, man, he just been killing it this year.
Right. Radio killer.
He been killing it this year. I tell him every time I meet him, man, because he young, you know.
Right.
And I just remember me being young and having that ambition, and, you know, and I just kept telling him, man, just stay focused. Like, everything you're doing is correct.
Yep. Yeah, he definitely on the right trajectory. I'm like, this dude he's moving.
So he was just one of the ones, man, I was like, I got to get him on the track.
Had to do it, huh?
Had to.
Had to do it.
And it was like, we both like samples, and he got his radio type vibe, and that's what I wanted. I wanted a little extra balance, a little bounce on the album. So I reached out to him. He knocked it out, and, you know.
I'm like, speaking of the samples, man, the ear for music on the album.
Right.
It's crazy. I'm like, you know, I'm standing next to you at the listening party and I'm pointing out shit. I'm like, yo, that's what
I love
you know,
that.
that's what I'm like, you know, because I'm hearing it and I'm like, I'm a music head. I'm definitely a hip hop head. But I love to see other people do the same thing inside of their music. Like it's almost like paying homage to the craft.
Yeah, I love.
You know what I mean?
I got to give a special shout out to my mom, man. She made sure we played albums. Like I don't know if we all about the same age. Do y'all remember the magazines they used to send you in the mail, and you can like pick like 12 albums?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My sister used to get 3, I got 3, and my mama got the rest. So like, I grew up on albums. I had a boombox, and all I played was albums.
I still owe them money.
Like right, my mama probably put something in my name.
Is
99 cents.
Is your mom Betty? Betty
Yep.
overall?
Yep.
She's in the comments.
Yeah,
she
she's
said
in the
my
comments.
son.
Shout out
Peace.
Mama.
Shout out moms.
Love my mama,
Shout out
man.
Mama
But yeah,
Betty.
man, she made sure we had albums, man, and I grew up listening to albums like from every range of albums. Like my music.
Do you know one of her favorites?
Ooh, Mary J. Blige.
Okay.
The one with I'm not gonna cry. I'm
not gonna cry.
Okay.
Yeah, she used to vacuum and clean the house to that. I knew she was going through it. But yeah, I would say that.
Waiting to exhale.
Yeah, and Tupac, she loved Tupac.
Hey.
She loved
Wow.
Tupac. My mom
Growing
loved
up on
Tupac.
Pac. You know
That's
what I mean?
gangster.
Yeah, my mama loved Pac.
Growing up
All
on Pac.
moms love Pac though. You know what I'm saying? My
My
mom
mom
love Pac
did
too.
too.
Right, that
Right.
part. My mom loved Biggie and Pac.
Right.
She liked both of them. She's
Mom-
like,
yeah,
I
mom-
like that
mom-
hypnotized song. That's
Mom
good.
she was heavy on Pac and Snoop actually.
Snoop was
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
Snoop was always.
You know, my mom was feeling Heavy D.
Oh yeah.
Used to love that.
Heavy-
Diddly, diddly,
My
diddly, diddly,
my
dee.
mom loved freaking Heavy D. Like
Right.
it was like that was an older people thing.
It
Right,
was.
It was
yeah.
like,
She'd
yo,
be like, that boy could dance. He light on his feet. He
Right.
light on his feet.
they was like, look at that big old boy dancing.
Right,
Look at
right.
that.
She
Boy,
definitely
this is smooth.
she definitely was into Al B. Sure. That was actually one of my first concerts. So
Nice.
big shout out to your recovery, Al B. Sure.
Yes,
you know what
sir.
I'm saying?
Yes,
Big
sir.
bros.
Yes, sir.
Salute.
Yeah, man. And other song on this album, you got a song with the one and only East Guy Selly. I'm like, man.
That man
So-
sent me that verse back so fast. Like
That's what
super
I'm
fast.
hearing, man. I'm like,
did it in one take too.
You know,
what
because
I'm
I
saying?
wasn't gonna do the 20-track thing, and I
Right.
started thinking of artists I want to reach out to, and I reached out to him like 3 days before I had to upload it. I'm like, bro, please pull through. Can you do this? He said, I got you. Just give me a few minutes. And he literally sent it back like the next morning. I'm like,
Wow.
dude,
You want to hit, give me an hour plus a pat in the
he went
pit.
You know what I
crazy.
mean?
He went crazy, and everybody did from Vegas. They came through on that one for sure. And that's what I want to do. I've been out here for so long because a lot of people don't know this. This is my third project since I've been in Vegas. You know, but a lot of my projects are always catered home.
right,
You know,
right.
I've been out here. I did the Overlook Heroes this year. You know, I just been meeting everybody. So I wanted to make this more of a 702 album.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Mixed in with what I got going. You know.
I'm like, yo, lyrical exercise 2.0.
Oh man, I was in my bag.
The
on that
bars.
one. I was in my bag on that one.
See, obviously
Oh my
you
God.
a J fan like
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
I'm like, yo.
I mean,
They got to know them albums. And see, on that
Look.
album, you had to sit and listen to that last song.
You had
get
to
the
listen
album.
that's
because
the
it was
bonus
a-
track.
it
that
was-
was a
That's
bonus
the
track.
bonus
Yeah.
track.
It
You're
was,
absolutely
it was
right.
attached with 2 songs:
Yeah.
the Girls
remix.
and
And
the lyrical exercise. And I'm like,
You had
yo,
to get
That's
through
right.
that. Yeah, yeah. Now I'm
That's
telling you, when
for
I
the
listen to
real.
albums, I listen to albums.
man.
That's right. If you
Yeah.
know, you know. If you don't,
you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And even the track with 2 C's, like,
yeah,
man,
that preaching
we've
to
been-
the choir.
yeah,
that's
we've been,
my one.
We've
Man.
been cooking that up for a while, me and 2 C's, because we always was, inboxing and talking about doing a song. And,
Right.
Mhm.
Finally, I'm like, look, bro, we got to do it. He was like, my album done. Let's get it done.
Mm.
I was
2
so
C's
happy.
blowing
That
the
was one of
streets
my
up.
like happy features that I got back.
Nice.
Because I really like him.
Right,
You know,
right,
like,
right.
On a rap level, he real hard to me. you know?
Definitely.
He-
So when I
That's-
got that one, I was like, yeah.
The
I got my
Spitter
step.
P one was crazy.
Man.
I'm like, yo,
yeah, he my dog. That's my
Spitter went
dog.
crazy too.
Spitter went-
And the
Yeah.
fact that, like you said, everybody did it on such short notice
Everybody did
that
it
he
on
could
short
come up with bars of that level.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
right.
crazy. Great professionalism.
Man,
Right,
right.
and I think the craziest thing was I was telling everybody that I need the lyrics to put it on the streaming service. And everybody was like, I didn't even write. And I'm like,
That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
So
But
what?
I'm like, yo, all the people we just named are like great at what they do.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've heard a lot of people that aren't great at what they do who be like, yeah, I ain't write that. And I'd be like, man, you should have wrote that.
yeah.
But the people we just named,
Mhm.
them people
And
are
you
like,
know, the craziest thing is Landlord was about to be on that too.
Oh,
With
man.
2 C's.
Wow,
It was gonna be us three.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was the one I was gonna send to him because I was talking to him about doing the song, but I didn't
remix.
get, timing and everything. But
Yeah, you gotta still do that, man. You gotta still make
we
that
gonna make
happen.
some shit
man.
happen
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah,
But it was gonna
for
be
sure.
us three on that
Please.
one. For sure.
The deluxe version. You know what I'm saying?
With the bonus cut.
And it might need to push out another 5 or 10
Look,
on
there
there.
it is. You know what I mean?
Right.
Straight
I
up.
asked 2C's at his listening party, was he gonna do an Overlook Heroes? And he's like, we gonna see. So
Yeah. You
Come
know,
on, C's.
we've been
Right.
talking.
right.
Come on.
So was it a conscious effort? Because you went around the city, you got North Town, you got West Side, and you got East Side. Was it a conscious effort to do that, or was it just happened that way?
I think it just kind of happened that way. I just really wanted to work with whoever wanted to work with us at the time.
Okay.
And really early on, we was just hungry to get whoever, however, whatever
Right.
we was just on it. So we didn't really care who was coming on at the
Right.
time. You know what I'm saying? No matter the sound, music, whatever you had going on, we was like trying to network.
Just trying to build.
Everybody got fans.
No,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
dope though. You hit the whole trifecta though. So
Yeah, and
Ain't
that's
that crazy?
right.
yeah, that was the goal. Like,
Yeah,
and now I just want to take it around the whole West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Because Vegas is where it started, and I just want to keep it growing. Because there's a lot of cities that don't get covered.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Portland,
Yeah.
Seattle. That I get a lot of people in my inbox. When you coming here? When you coming here?
That's dope.
That's
So-
my next thing next year. We trying to tour.
All right, we just seen you spit some bars on Overlook Heroes,
Yeah.
and you killed that shit.
Yeah, I
You
do
know
my
what I'm saying?
thing on there.
But us at Fifth Element, we got this thing called the bar test.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Of course you have.
Yes.
from this album, you know what I mean? Clearly you've been in the books.
been doing a
So,
little thing. I've been doing my thing.
so since you've been
I'm really looking
studying,
forward to
we,
this
we
one.
we about to put you to the test. You know what I mean? I'm like, Slim, what you got back there? Okay, y'all.
Yeah.
Get ready. Sean Bennett,
All
Fifth
right,
Element, bar test.
Yes, sir. It's been a long time coming, but
He
we
about
finally
to
here.
eat. Let's go.
Shout out to the Fifth. I didn't even know you rap.
I'm gonna tap in.
All right, let's get it. Yeah.
Woo! I love the Jeffrey Osborne sample.
Motherfucking samples, boy.
Woo. Check. Tell me what you living for. I'ma keep dropping these hits until they get me through that door. I'm not concerned by the list. Keep my name off of them shits. Y'all too focused on local business. I'm trying to get rich. So from this day forward, I'm cutting off any ties that I had with you. I won't expose any issues I had with you. Used to laugh with you. I would've gave up my last to you. Now it's sad. When I see you, I gotta pass on you. Never imagined to make it this far. I still remember some nights that I slept in my car. This industry'll take you out, man. This shit is bizarre. They kill Nip and show remorse with a Hollywood star. Give me my flowers while I'm still alive to smell them. I need it now. I just hope that my grandpa's proud as he looking down. This generation lost, but I'm here to guide it. These new rappers simple-minded. I'm the GOAT, yes, I must remind them. I paved the way for rappers in this city. Just follow my path, and you ain't gotta fuck with me. Just acknowledge the craft, cause you went with me when I was shooting in the gym, getting better by the day. Gotta prove that I am him. We gon' do it big, cause lately I've been trying to figure out my rights for wrongs. They better free my nigga Fig. Shout out DeMarco, he told me to body this. I appreciate your support. I gave this rap game my love. No way we gon' divorce. We in this shit forever. If we gon' win, if we just stick together. And if somebody do you wrong, then I'm with whatever. It's Sean Bennett, just in case you ain't know. Don't try and act like you was with me on the day that I blow, bitch. On the day that I blow, man.
Come on, man.
I've been waiting on this.
Y'all better tap the fuck in now.
on.
Cause once he blow, it's too late.
It's too late.
Don't say
Too
shit.
late,
Come
man. Shout
on,
out to
man.
the 702, man, for real.
Shout
For
out
real.
Vegas,
That
man.
he
whole
got a
Vegas
Vegas.
music.
For real.
And snapped on that. That's the game joint, right?
Yeah.
So what we say, team?
Certified.
Oh yeah, you definitely certified on the bar
Certified
test.
on the
I'm
bar
like,
test.
yo,
1,000%.
you was certified when I watched the clip. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo,
He got
right
to
now
put-
we just going
It
through the
feel like
motions.
it means something though, because you getting certified on Certified's birthday.
You know,
Yeah, man, that's special. That's real special.
And my album dropped, and not only that, man, I just told my lady this today. Like everything like that I wanted this year, it happened. And
Yo,
this
yeah,
feel
it
like
is.
a victory lap right here. You know what I'm saying? Being
Manifestations,
able to
man.
come to Fifth Element before the year ends,
Shoot,
I manifested this.
you
Beautiful.
putting us on that high level.
That
is-
makes
I'm like,
me
that's,
feel all the way
yo,
up.
like,
Y'all don't
shit.
understand how y'all made my week from the listening party to the album dropping to the music video to getting
man.
invited to come up here.
Thank you, bro.
Man.
I appreciate
Look,
you.
it's no us
Crazy.
without you.
Crazy.
And all the dope ass artists that come up here and do they fucking thing like you just did.
Right.
Straight up.
Crazy,
man.
but I appreciate y'all, man. And we finna party tonight one more time, and I'm locked up for the rest of the year. So yeah, check me out tonight, man. The flyers on my page, man. Y'all can pull up. It's something real chill. It ain't a listening event. We just gonna kick in and turn up.
There it is.
And yeah.
There
Love
it
y'all
is.
702.
Let's get Q up here real quick.
Yeah,
Q,
Q,
step
come
up
on,
here
man.
real quick.
man. I'm like,
He over there gambling.
He in the background.
He over there gambling.
Get that money, man.
I ain't get to tap in with him at the listening
He
party,
know
man.
how much
but,
this
hey,
means to me too, man.
already,
Like, so
man.
I
I'm
appreciate
like,
him.
Right.
If you can see yourself in the camera, then you on camera.
Yeah, there he is. You know what I mean?
Look at Sean's camera.
There he is.
My boy right here, man.
We just want to
That's
bring you
man.
up, man, and because you're a part of that Overlook Heroes
Definitely.
push too. You know what I'm
man,
saying?
But I'm behind the scenes, bro. I'm just behind this man wherever he go. Honestly,
Right.
bro. I'm not really I'm not trying to be in the front. Shit.
Right. What's up?
And
He
that
got
makes
the
sense.
dream. I'm just helping him put that shit together.
Yeah, but I couldn't do it without him.
Good solid
Hey,
people.
but I'm like, yo, you an intricate piece of the puzzle. though.
Nah, he really
So,
is,
like,
and I appreciate him being that humble. But
You're right.
he don't know how much he mean. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna hear him on some bars one day.
Man, oh, you know we
Y'all
got
might
him.
get it
You
covered.
might get one.
like, yo,
My boy be rapping too now. I don't
Look,
We
man,
got a couple songs.
I was like,
We ain't gonna throw a beat on right now. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna put you on the spot.
You
Not right
can't
now,
be
not
around it
on
and not.
TV.
You know what I mean?
We gonna
Exactly.
talk about that off the camera.
Culture and rap.
But
That's
yeah,
what's
man,
up.
he helped me move a lot around in Vegas because I didn't know every area. I didn't know where I was shooting at. You know, he was there for that. Like,
Dope.
You from
know,
the city?
Yeah, born and raised.
Born and raised.
Dope,
Okay.
dope, okay.
So he was letting me know when I was you in the area. You don't need, you
A lot
know.
of my people, if y'all from here.
Yeah. I'm sure I do, man. I've been here since '92. So anybody
30
telling me
years strong.
I can give you Vegas history.
Yeah, man.
So,
All day.
straight up. So yeah, man. I'm like, yo, Sean, man, tell the people they can reach you at, baby.
Man, Sean Bennett 618 everywhere.
618.
Everywhere. Google it, do whatever. How you gotta find me?
There it is.
Album out.
And go get the Greatest Pain
Album
right
is out,
now.
man. I have.
You know what I'm saying?
It
I'm
took
like,
a lot
yo,
to get that album out, but it's out. I
Please
did it.
go
I
get
did
that.
it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
I
like,
did it. And it's
run
fire.
them numbers up, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, this
Right.
My
album,
greatest pain.
you will not be disappointed in this album. It's
Sean,
20
Sean
songs.
with an EA.
The support been good today. I've been loving everybody sharing it.
Look,
Vegas been sharing it, man. Vegas outdid my hometown, so I'm loving it right
hey,
now.
come
Wow.
on, man.
I'm loving it
That's
right
what we
now.
supposed to
Like
do.
I
Yeah,
said,
shit.
man,
Vegas
we
been
got
sharing
unity in Vegas.
It's
Right.
real unity
There's
here.
unity in
Real
Vegas.
unity here.
That's
Real
right.
unity
Straight
here.
up.
We
And to the
support
ones that's,
our
you know,
own.
I
You know what I'm
love
saying?
everybody, man. I
That's
appreciate y'all.
facts. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So go ahead and Raymond talk to these people about our allies.
Hey, big shout out to Miko, Two Tone, and Mad Records Recording Studio. Pull up on them if you need your project mixed and mastered. They're doing it all over there. They even got rehearsal space for you, located 15 minutes from the Strip at 1020 East Charleston Boulevard. Reach out to Tone Does Music on IG or Mad Records _LV on IG. They'll take care of you over there. And big shout out to Q, our barber. If you need a cut, you're trying to get fly for the weekend, go see Q at the Barbecue Shop. They say they taking all fades. Located at 2077 North Jones behind the Burger King.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Word. Y'all already know what it is. Peace to Minister Freedom on the 5% Connection. Peace to Respect Universal. I'm going to get that hoodie soon. Peace to Atlas. And big shout out to Divine Education out in P-Line for the Divine Graphics LLC. Y'all already know what it is. Happy birthday certified. Happy early birthday to my son Dominic. Peace.
Yo. Hey, Bug, take us out, baby.
Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And we out.
Man.
Getting it out the settlement. Hold the line to get connected to a hip hop specialist. Be a registrant. It only takes a second. It's to your benefit, like a settlement. I'm talking about Fifth Element. Supreme tide of perfectionist. Crash on your Vegas nerve. Buffet, I'm about to serve. Fresh out of canapes, I'm on the hors d'oeuvres with a hunger indescribable to put in that scheme. The host with the most. OT from the D. Creator of this newly booted family tree. DJ 7, young got discretion. Cool, go hard in the paint like resin. Ray Sun checking with the scoop for your teacup. How do we know that? I swear he knows some higher ups.